Willkommen zurück bei Batman The Telltale Series. Wir konnten ja das letzte Mal Episode 1 erfolgreich abschließen und Falcone das Handwerk legen. Wir haben ihn der Justiz übergeben, ohne großartig Gewalt anzuwenden, und trotzdem geht in Gotham weiterhin Geheimnisvolles vor sich. Unsere Vermutung ist, der Pinguin ist der Drahtzieher von einer ganz großen gemacht hat, gegen die Wayne-Familie. Und die Wayne-Familie steht in der Kritik der Öffentlichkeit, in der Kritik der Medien, mit der Mafia zusammenzuarbeiten, und dass Thomas und Martha Wayne bereits in jungen Jahren korrupt waren. Das passt natürlich dem guten Bruce Wayne überhaupt nicht, und der versucht jetzt in Episode 2 herauszufinden, was geht denn da überhaupt vor sich? Sind meine Eltern wirklich korrupt oder nicht? Und jetzt legen wir einfach mal los mit dieser Prämisse. Und was ich noch sagen wollte, bis jetzt gefällt mir Batman The Telltale Series wirklich sehr gut. Die Comiczeichnungen sind gelungen, die Atmosphäre ist gelungen, und man zollt den Comic-Charakteren wirklich großen Respekt, und hier wird sehr sachte mit der Ursprungshandlung umgegangen. Episode 2: Kinder von Arkham. Aus einem alten Freund wird ein neuer Gegner. Während Bruce mehr über das Vermächtnis der Familie Wayne erfährt und Batman seinen Kampf gegen Verbrechen und Korruption auf ganz Gotham ausweitet. Episode 2: Starten. Ja, dieser neue Gegner, gehe ich mal ganz stark davon aus, dass damit Pinguin gemeint ist. Der stand ja jetzt im Nebenrampenlicht der ersten Episode, zuvor bei Batman The Telltale Series.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Hat Thomas Wayne tatsächlich mit Falcone zusammengearbeitet? Das wäre natürlich sehr unschön. Catwoman und Batman haben sie sich jetzt ja auch mit ihren Alternatividentitäten kennengelernt und sich auch gegenseitig erkannt. Und auch Sympathie füreinander gehegt.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Wie viel Wahres da wohl dran ist. Wir werden es jetzt herausfinden. Ich hoffe ja noch auf einige Cameos anderer Schurken, also jetzt nicht nur den Pinguin oder Falcone, sondern vielleicht auch mal Poison Ivy, Scarecrow. Deine Entscheidungen bestimmen den Verlauf dieser Spielereihe. Die Geschichte hängt davon ab, wie du spielst. Ja, ganz typisch Telltale Games. Es hat also definitiv einen Wiederspielwert. Ähnliches Intro wie beim ersten Mal. Gotham City, Hubschrauber, Nacht, Wayne Memorial Auditorium.
You don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
Crime Alley. 5:38 Uhr morgens.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
Mob Money
More
behind
allegations
Wayne
about his
Fortune.
ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's also public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money
Du
tempts
hast
you.
ihre Geheimnisse bewahrt.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name.
Aber warum hat
Your
das
father,
getan?
Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
Warum?
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Er verfolgt immer bestimmte Absichten.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part
In
of the
Flashpoint
conspiracy.
wird er sogar
I want
Bruce
you to
Waynes
know,
Vater zu
I had
Batman.
my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be
Da
around
verläuft
your
der
father
Straßenüberfall
anymore.
etwas anders, weil Flash wieder an der
But
Zeit
then they
herumgespielt
were
hat.
killed, and you were all alone.
Und da
And I
töten
just
sie nicht.
couldn't walk out the
Tötet der
door.
Überfall,
Everything I did,
Überfaller,
everything I've ever done was
der
out of love
Kriminelle,
for you.
nicht die Eltern von Bruce, sondern tötet
I
Bruce
hope you
selbst.
can forgive me.
Woraufhin die Mutter durchdreht und zu Joker wird und der Vater zu Batman.
Just give me some time to think it through, okay?
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet,
Chill
there it
wäre doch
was.
vor ihm weggelaufen. Er ist unvorsichtig geworden. Er hätte Feinde gehabt.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Finden wir es heraus. Also. In dieser Gosse wurden die Waynes ermordet. Nebengasse. Was ist das hier? Graffiti. Ich möchte nicht gleich in eine andere Location gehen. Falls das überhaupt in eine andere Location führt mit der Nebengasse.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Ich glaube nämlich einfach auch nicht, oder ich will es nicht glauben, dass Thomas Wayne kriminell ist. Allerhöchstens nach dem Motto, der Zweck heiligt die Mittel.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given
In manchen Versionen tötet er
Why would he
Joel
just shoot them?
und kommt erst dann zu der Einsicht, dass es nicht
He was
richtig ist zu
stabbed to
töten.
death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Okay. Kino. Alfred. Mal erst Kino.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Diese Dekadenz. Okay.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Okay.
Bruce, stay back.
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Und Schuss. Was hat er übersehen?
No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Falcone. Ich kann euch sehr ans Herz legen, Batman Year One zu lesen. Da wird auch nochmal das Thema des Wayne-Mordes sehr gut aufgegriffen und ist von Frank Miller und der hat das auch stilistisch, den Mord, sehr, sehr gut eingefangen, was auch wiederum von Batman wie Superman Dawn of Justice aufgegriffen wird, dieser Stil. Vor allem in der Szene, als die Perlenkette der Mutter zerreißt,
Are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging.
als der
They
Täter
were assassinated.
den Abzug betätigt.
And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Also auf zu Falcone. Das war jetzt also das Intro der zweiten Episode. Bin jetzt schon wieder voll an Bord. Geil, geil, geil. GCPD, 8:56 Uhr morgens. Eine Telltale-Geschichte von James Windeler.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
Tja,
but
das
I
ist
should at
etwas
least know what I'm
Persönliches.
getting
Ich
myself
möchte ihn da
into.
eigentlich nicht mit
This is a
reinziehen.
personal matter, Harvey.
Fine, fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing. But everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just
Ich
wanted
glaube,
to say,
Harvey Dent ist ein
some of
bisschen
us
beleidigt,
police
dass wir
support
ihn nicht
you,
über
despite what the media is saying.
unsere Nebenaktivitäten informiert haben.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary.
Ob uns das
He's
nicht mal
lucky he
später
didn't get roughed
Rechnung
up
steht.
more. I could tell
Wir werden
Batman wanted to
sehen.
kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Macht mir
I know
Angst.
he does a lot for the
Immer schön das
department,
Gegenteil sagen.
but honestly, Batman
Bloß nicht
freaks me out.
auffallen.
Oh, he's definitely freaky. But I'm glad he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. You say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Episode 2. Kinder von Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sewn me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of
Links
birthday
ist zu
presents I was
auffallend.
never able to give
Es
you.
wäre zu sehr in
We are
Richtung Batman.
not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Wir kommen vielleicht an mehr Informationen, wenn wir ihm helfen. Außerdem wollen wir ja nicht als Sadist in die Geschichte eingehen.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham.
Kurt
Least of all those you call friend.
So war es zumindest in Gotham, dass der Rat der Eulen Joe Chill angeheuert hat.
Your parents learned that now.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Was ist denn jetzt passiert?
The bastard had to die!
Was ist mit ihrem Gesicht los? Warum sind da diese Adern?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
GCPD, 10:22 Uhr morgens.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Etwas
This
stimmte
close,
nicht
we
mit
were
ihr.
this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains?
Man kann es jetzt natürlich auch so
We gotta
aussehen
get out
lassen,
front of
als
this.
hätte Bruce
We'll
Wayne
spin it as best we can.
Falcone erschossen.
Issue a statement saying that
Das
we have the
passt
shooter in
dann
custody.
noch mehr in die Sache, die schon
Details are still
gegen ihn
coming in
läuft.
and we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Oh.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Schwarz vor allem. Warum sind die schwarz? Also es gibt zwei Villains im Batman-Universum, also zwei prominente Villains im Batman-Universum, die gerne mal Menschen zu Dingen bringen, die sie sonst niemals tun würden. Das wären zum einen der Scarecrow über Angst und zum anderen Mad Hatter. Sobald sie einen Hut vom Mad Hatter, also dem verrückten Hutmacher, aufsetzen, kann er ihre Gedanken kontrollieren. Das sieht jetzt aber beides weder nach Scarecrow noch nach dem Mad Hatter aus. Also entweder habe ich gerade irgendwas nicht im Gedächtnis oder die führen gerade etwas Neues ein.
Fresh injection site.
That doesn't look like blood.
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sanft beibringen.
Everything is such a blur.
Noch
Sergeant,
wissen wir
you
nicht, ob
have to
sie
think.
wirklich was dafür
What
kann.
do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Vicky! Die ist auch überall.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print,
das ist
but
eine böse
you need to give me
Unterstellung
something
von
I
mir.
can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Ja, an dieser Stelle würde ich sagen, beenden wir mal die erste Folge der zweiten Episode und schaltet wieder ein, wenn es heißt Batman The Telltale Series.